Well, hello and happy spring. Welcome back to my Oregon yard. It's Destry. Let's look at some beautiful flowers today. We'll also take a minute to take down all of the Valentine's decorations and put up some beautiful fun things for March. We've had a few warm days here in the Pacific Northwest, and I have to say, the garden is starting to come alive. It's really fun to see everything blooming, and now is when the work begins. But before I get worried about all those garden tasks I have this spring, let's just take a look around. I noticed my lupin is coming back. I'm so excited to see it rebloom. Also, tons of daffodils are coming up. Here we have some that are blooming so beautifully. And probably my favorite right now is my winter blooming daphne. It smells so amazing. That sweet floral scent can be, your whole house can be filled with it by just cutting a few blooms and putting them in a little vase. Now you can see I haven't cleaned up all the leaves under this garden bed. I haven't started my main clean out for spring. I'm kind of just letting the garden awaken naturally and slowly. Over here I have some hyacinth that are coming back, and you can see it's still very early spring, but things are starting to wake up in the garden, so I'm excited to see the show here. These primroses are gorgeous in this coral color. Here I've got some blue hyacinth coming up, and it's such a strong punch of color. My woodland fern is also putting on quite a show this spring. One of my favorite flowers in the garden right now is the hellebore. You can see in this clip there's actually a pollinator on it, and all my hellebore are looking so great this season. They're just stunning. The Dusty Miller in this bed is also doing really well as the boxwood topiaries in the back. So I'm going to be posting more in-depth details about this garden bed and cleaning it up for the spring, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Alright, now it's time to get on to my indoor tasks. I really need to put away all this Valentine's decor and bring out my March things. I really did love the way the Valentine's mantle looked this year. Here's a little shot of that. I also have two little shelves I style with decor. And this is my Valentine's tree. I did a shorts video on YouTube about this. It was so much fun to have this tree of all Valentines, and don't worry, I will be decorating it for March as well. I also decorate the back of our piano. Here you can see my staghorn fern is doing so amazing, and I have a smaller one on the left-hand side too. And here is some shelf styling in my family room. Again, some of these items are thrifted, some were given as gifts, and it's just a lot of fun to put out things to enjoy the different holidays and different seasons for my kids and my family. It was crazy that I had to put all of this stuff away. This is like the downside to decorating. I mean, it is a lot of work, although I really do enjoy it. I would consider it one of my hobbies as well as gardening, so I don't mind it, but when you have to come face to face with all of it at the end and put it away, it is kind of a drag. So I'm starting my mantle styling for March with this kind of piece of lace that has shamrocks on it to create a base. I like to anchor both sides with some plants, so here I'm putting some plants on both sides, including an orchid that's blooming that's really beautiful. A lot of seasons I'll put up a wreath, but for St. Patty's I have this shamrock. And since I don't think we'll be having any more fires this season, I'm going to put up a little bit of garland. Now it's time to move on to the piano, and again I'm just using a lot of houseplants here and styling it with mostly plants and a little bit of decor. These shelves are always a little bit tricky to find things that will fit appropriately, and most of the stuff I had this season was a little too tall, which was frustrating. I feel like it's always a jigsaw puzzle trying to put these little shelves together and style them, but that's kind of why I like the challenge. Now this vintage shelf is actually really cool. You can move the shelf up and down, and so here I was trying to play around with different heights, and I think I finally found something I liked. And I like to dress up our backsplash a little bit. Now for the tree this month, I decided to use these picks, and I just got that on Amazon. Here I'm just flaring them out, but they're really cute. They have these little wooden shamrocks on them and then the little beads, and they're green and yellow, which happens to also be the colors of my husband and I's favorite sports team, the Oregon Ducks. It's been really fun to have this little white Christmas tree up. I'm enjoying decorating it for the different seasons, so we'll see how long I keep it going. So far I did the Valentine's tree, and now I'm doing the March tree, so I don't know, I'm thinking an Easter tree might be pretty cute too, so stick around for that. So I'm not sure why I love decorating so much. I think it's because my mother always decorated for the different holidays, and I didn't have a lot growing up, but she always made it special. I feel like she always set the table with something festive for the different seasons or holidays. So I think that's why I do it and I enjoy it, and I try to pass on these traditions to my kids, and hopefully they will remember that I also enjoy decorating. So tell me in the comments, do you like to decorate, and what kind of things do you do? What kind of areas of your house do you try to focus on? For me, I always try to do the mantle, something on the dining table, and maybe one or two other areas. Now, as I've gotten older and collected more decorations, I do more and more every year, but it just depends on how much energy I have. I try not to force it, and I try to make it fun and not something that feels like a chore. So here's the leprechaun tree all decorated for March. I just love the way it looks. It's such a cheery entry and so much fun. The mantle came out stunning. I also got these light up rainbows from QVC and the little bird there from Joann's this year. But those light up rainbows are so cute. They come on at night, and they're from Valerie Parhill. And my Hoya, my Jade, my Peperomia, and my two staghorn ferns are going to be really happy here on the piano. And of course, my shelf styling also turned out fun, so I'm really enjoying the way everything looks. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and checking out some of my spring blooms and spring decor. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. See you guys next time. Bye!